Hey there! In today's video I will go and I will take a look at this Amiga bundle, which I bought off of eBay for 150 euros, and I got it on a bid in an auction, and yeah, I thus just thought it looks like, well, it has been through a lot, and maybe I can fix it and clean it and make it presentable again, and that is what this video is about. So if you enjoy cleaning machines and or watching people do that, then you've come to the right place. So, okay. Will it work or will it not? And can we save it? And we will open it and take a look inside. I'm a bit anxious to see what's inside. Horrified, maybe even, in advance. This video is kindly sponsored by PCBWay. Thank you, PCBWay. There's a monitor included, which is still in the car, which I have to get, so I'm not going to show this now in the beginning, maybe later in the video. So yeah, let me grab the stuff we have, and first of all we have cables. You can already see this is, I think, an original Commodore monitor cable, which yeah, is a bit worse for wear. By the way, hi to the seller if you're watching. I paid, I think, 150. Picked it up myself because it was here in Cologne, in my hometown, or where I live now. We have a cable which maybe doesn't belong here. It belongs to the monitor. We have a mouse, and you can already see on the mouse and the power supply, which is broken. I just noticed how freaking dirty this all is. We're getting to the machine in a minute. Bear with me. We have a joystick, which is not gray in color but black, and this is a QuickJoy QJ1 Turbo. We have a box of discs, and we have two boxes of games. One is Jurassic Park for the Amiga, nothing in, and the other is Trivial Pursuit, the computer game Genus Edition. So there's even dust in here, which is astounding. Let's take a peek at the discs. It's, as I said, all pretty dirty. We have Indiana Jones. Not sure which one it is, just says Indiana Jones. We have kid gloves, FA-18 Interceptor, no name. I assume this Indiana Jones right here might be not the adventure, but the action adventure. Gravity Force, Star Trek, the game. Even more discs, even an original Commodore disc, nice. More discs. Rectangle. Kind Words 2. Fusion Paint. So this is probably one of the software packages that came with the machine. More discs. Tower of Babel. Trivial Pursuit, the game for the box. And we have, finally, in the end, what's that? A Santi EtherTalk Universal Installer. That says Apple Computer. Okay, FileMaker Pro, FileMaker Pro. These are, I think, Apple discs. Okay, everything pretty dusty. Not sure if it works. And here it is. Not sure what happened to it, but it looks like liquid damage all over here. Yeah, this looks rough. Not gonna lie, this is just one fused keypad with whatever's in there. Seems to be in good condition otherwise. Has been opened, or at least the seal is broken. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I have a monitor in the same state, more yellowed even, and not quite as dirty, but almost. So in this video I will try to clean it, get it presentable, and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, I will repair it. So this is pretty much my field found Amiga. I think it was found in a basement. Not sure what happened in the basement, because this looks just pretty rough. Okay, will it work or will it not? And can we save it? And we will open it and take a look inside. I'm a bit anxious to see what's inside. Horrified, maybe even, in advance. So let's quickly go and let's check out PCBWay.com, the sponsor of today's video. And I quickly wanted to show you how to actually order stuff here. If you're not already registered, just register. If you are already a member, just sign in. And if you are signed in, you can see right here's your dashboard, and you can see what the status of your orders is right now. And let's go to PCBWay projects and let's check out if we can find something that's interesting to order. So we go to shared projects and let's search for, let's say I'm working on an Amiga. Let's see what kind of Amiga projects we have here. So this is interesting. This is an Amiga RGB SCART breakout board, so that you can just use this board right here and put it in your SCART connector. Yeah, let's go and let's order this. So you can see the description here. This is a project, and to add this to your cart or to order this, you just click on Add to Cart. And then you get this screen, and this might be overwhelming at first, but it's pretty straightforward. So you can see here's a price. And the first thing I always do is I set my country here. Since I'm not in America, but in Germany, I go and I select Germany. And you can see all the shipping costs here. 24-hour production is $5 for 5 of these. So what I do next is I check how many I can get for $5, because that varies based on the size of the PCB. So if you go here, you can see here's 5 and 10. Let's try 10. And you see 10 is still 5. And if we try, let's say 15, yeah, 15 goes up. So I always order the maximum that is possible for $5. So check this, because you can get more. Since we are using one of the projects, it's pretty easy, because we just have to select the amount, and everything else is already set. You just go Save to Cart. You agree to whatever there appears, because it's custom regulations. And then you're here. And now you can see, let me see, it's subject to audit here. And that means that now someone on the PCBWay.com side of things is going and reviewing this PCB. So if it's possible to produce it, if there's anything obviously wrong with it, stuff like that. And until then you can't order actually. You have to wait for this audit to go through, and you get a mail then, and then you can order and pay. So that's what happens, and you get the mail, and then you click proceed to checkout, off you go, and you receive a package with the produced PCBs. Back to the video. So let's go and let's start with the mouse, because it's something manageable for now. So I have my classic baby wipes here, plus a trash can over there where I can just put the stuff in. And we start by cleaning the cable. You can already see it's coming off of this. Wow. That is really dirty. So I think the cable is touchable again. But if I go and take just a dry thing here, we'll see if I wipe that across, we still get this. So what I would like to do now is to just disassemble this and take a peek inside. So what do we have? What are we working with here? So this mouse is only held together by 2 screws. Makes a crunchy sound, but didn't break. And inside you can see the color difference. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it is right now. And And there's a second screw. Let's open this up if we can. Wow, that's... I can't move that. Ah, now it works. I even have the grabby stuff. Oh, here you can clearly see how it's supposed to look. So here's that. I think I will get some fresh towels here. Just clean this all off. I'll try to. So the pieces that don't work like this, I just grab a toothbrush and brush like hell to get into the crevices here. You can see it looks immediately better. That's actually pretty good. So I consider this cleaned. First part done. Let's check this out. Yeah, that's pretty grubby. Doesn't look so bad from the inside. It doesn't have too much hand juice on the sides, as many mouses have. So that's good. So let's go and just wipe stuff off of here. And yes, it's pretty yellow, but it cleans off easily, which is the important part of all of this. Getting shit done. That looks pretty good, I would say. And again, I go into these little crevices here. This is one of these kids' toothbrushes which have different long brush things, hairs. You did get in pretty good to clean this all out. Can in a minute check if we can get it even better by using a magic eraser. These magic erasers here, and we use some alcohol with this. It's not recommended to do that, but still do. Put it on here and then go and just rub and see if something comes off. But there's no cigarette stuff on here. It's really just yellowing. It doesn't make much of a difference in this case. Sometimes it does. It's a bit of dust and grime here. And after that you have to clean it off again, or you get the residue on here, which you don't want. Yeah, didn't make much of a difference, but looks good. Another part done. So we could go and disassemble the mouse, but it's actually, I think I have never seen a mouse that clean. There's almost nothing on the wheels here. I will just grab one of these. And roll with it. And there's almost nothing on there. Yeah, there's a bit of hair, but nothing stuck on there. Yeah, that's all it took. Okay, that looks good. Let's clean the cable a bit better. Okay, did that. Now let's go and clean the mouse itself. And again, just a wet cloth. These baby wipes don't have much on them because you don't want to poison your kid. At least not before it's old enough to be poisoned properly. Pretty sure this will turn out yellow but clean. Yeah, there's some little splodges here and here and here. And there you can easily use the magic eraser. Go in and just rub a little and remove it. You can also use this on these rubber pieces here, just to get them clean. Wipe again. And then we still have stuff in these letters here, and there we go in toothbrush again. That's our mouse done, and we reassemble. Put the screws back in. So that's our mouse. Let's clean the ball, which might be a bit dirty. Yeah, looks good. Ball in, and let's close it, and now it actually closes easily. So that's the mouse done. Is it pretty? Nope. Still yellow, but it's nice and clicky, and I think it's not an old mouse, it's just or very used mouse. Looks pretty new if it wouldn't be so yellow. So that's cleaned. Next up, let's grab that joystick, which is really dusty. So there's nothing scary about this, it's just dust and dirt. So if you're not afraid of dust and dirt, you should be good. You can wear a mask if you don't feel safe, but well, it's, as I said, only dust. Could wear a mask, but won't. Some people dismiss these things as trash. I don't. I know there's potential, always potential, so I'm not going to open this joystick, but I can clean it like this. Yeah, clicks in all directions. Might not be the greatest joystick of all times, but I think we are good here. Could go in these crevices here around the buttons. Now we are really clean. So that's the joystick done. We have the monitor cable. Another thing cleaned. So let's get to the PSU. We'll leave the cables for now, but they are also really dirty. And this must have been stored like this, topside, and it's broken. So I'm a bit reluctant to do anything to it, but yeah, let's just start. Really dirty. Who would have guessed? Yeah, that side looks much better. Not sure what happened here. It's a huge crack going on here. And it's still pretty stable in there. So let's try to get these cleaned because they're also very, very dirty. I will bring the trash can up here. Okay. Looks better, but not perfect. Okay, now I'm taking another brush, trying to get the wet stuff out of there. It came out nicely on the side. Just wipe it off. Yeah, that's how this gets cleaned. Nice. So let's take the cables. I mean, I'm not even sure if this PSU works, but we will see. So, I consider this cleaned. Except for the crack, which is unfortunate, but well, it is what it is. Good, put it to the side. as I said, I will just donate the box because, well, it's not a great box at all. Let's take a look at the games. Yeah, these are dusty too, so we'll just grab one of these and quickly wipe around here, and as quickly take off the moisture, put the dust out of here, and let's put this in here, and that's the game completed. Nice. Let's check Jurassic Park, which is really dusty. Maybe someone needs this for his Amiga game collection, big box game collection. Except for the monitor, which is not here yet. This will leave us with this machine here, which I very reluctantly have to turn on its face to open it up and clean it properly. So let me glove up again, because this is not something I want to touch all the time. Dirty, but I think there's no way. Let's just turn it around. So this is a A500. I assume it's a Rev 8 because it has a badge on top. Not sure if this is blood. We don't have normal screws, but we can already go and clean here. Let's see if we have memory expansion. Not sure about that. We do not. Okay, so there's nothing in the trapdoor. We have to clean this, so we'll leave this out for now. Same goes for this right here. We have to crack like this. And we need not these. So the seal is broken, but it's broken clean, so I don't think anybody has ever been in here before. And yeah, this seal is also broken, so maybe someone has been in here. Not sure. For being in a damp and wet environment, this thing has the least rust I've ever seen on an A500 backplate, which is astounding. Brace yourself, guys. Oh, never had such a stubborn case. Ah, okay, there's that. Because the clips are here. Ah, no. Okay. Okay, so that's the top off. All the clips are good. Looks good. Let's put it on my trash can for now. There's the keyboard. Doesn't look so bad. Really doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's horrible yellowed and dirty, but other than that, it's not that horrific. Take a look in the disk drive. Disk drive looks okay. Look at this. I mean, there's nothing, not much stuff in there. It's just a bit dirty. So I think what I want to do is I will go and I will clean this and take a good look at this now, and when I come back this will be cleaned. So I have my kitchen towels, magic eraser, toothbrush, and here's the top and the two smaller parts of the A500. Let's turn it around and see what it did. Yeah, not much. Still as dirty as before. Put on some rubber gloves, and now I'm going to clean this, and then I will show you the results. After a bit of light scrubbing, this is what this looks like now, just this part there. So that's, yeah, how dirty this really is. So that's the water, and that's the case. It's completely cleaned. Looks really good. It's just a bit yellowed. And you can even see a label now, which is in pretty good shape. Nothing broken, also it's just yellowed. Okay, so we have a Workbench 1.3. Let's try a disk. Let's try FA18 Interceptor. It's loading. Yeah, that looks good. A good moment to check the mouse. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's not good. So the up and down motion of the mouse is not working, which is not cool. It's very stuck. Okay, seems to be a mechanical problem and not something else. Yeah, I have to open the mouse again and take a look why this is not moving. Let's quickly do this. So this wheel, the up and down wheel, is a bit bent. As you can see, it's not straight. So this is not good. Maybe if I bend it back a bit, that might help. Maybe that was my doing, but I'm not sure it was. Yeah, now it's pretty much straight again. This is going much easier. So let's try again. I don't have to close the mouse up for that. Yeah, works again. Nice. Okay. It's a bit laggy due to the capture, but otherwise it works. So it was just a bent wheel. Yeah, I think the machine works. That's pretty good news. Okay, so I can put this back together and I only need to take care of the keyboard. So finally we have the keyboard here, and yeah, there's not really a good way to do this other than pulling every key, cleaning it, and putting it back on. And it's 100 and some keys. Yeah, so they're not even coming off that easy, which is also not great. Don't know how so much dirt gets under the keys. Let's see how good these clean off. Now they are pretty yellowed. Pretty dirty, but they clean off nicely. It was still yellowed. This way around or the other, I don't remember. Never mind. I mean, you can already see the difference here, but they are really yellow, so not quite the effect I was going for. If that dirt had been on there earlier in the life of this machine, would have probably saved the keys from yellowing. Yeah, feel good. So let's tackle the uber dirty stuff here. So I think I will leave these keys in there and just clean them. Get all the shit from under there, like that. Okay, now we're going in with a wet cloth and clean between these keys. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And that's the number keys cleaned. Yay. So let's continue with the F keys, and then we tackle this whole thing down here. Well, I think I will just go and clean these like this, because there's just some dust on top, and very little in the places between, other than there. It could actually work. Provided you use enough of these wet cloth here. What you can do is you can just go and put that around here and then pull along. That works pretty well. Using this spudger here, which works pretty well, just put it in here and move it along. It should take away most of the dirt, actually. Looks good. Okay, so first two rows are cleaned. They look pretty good, as you can see. Now to the bottom rows and the F keys. And there's the keyboard. Nice and shiny. Very well. Let's put it back into the machine. And get one of these if you are planning to clean a keyboard. Really helps. Yeah, just one thing to fix. I did, of course, put these keys the wrong way around. I don't even know if this keyboard works, so that's something. Let's grab the machine and let's put it back together. And here's the machine. Let's put this back in here like this, and we close it up. And here it is, all nice and shiny and clean. Wow, that's quite the difference. That's really, really quite the difference. Very nice. So let's see if the keyboard actually works, because I haven't tested that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's quickly go through. Yeah, I would say this works. Okay, so we have a fully working Amiga 500 in now really nice condition. It's super clean. You could easily retrowrite this if you would like to, but it's conformally yellow. So, is that a word? Conformally? Evenly yellowed, maybe the better word. And you could totally use it like this. So, keyboard in this yellow tone is not too nice, but still, you could even use that if you would like to. And it's clean. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let me know in the comments what you would do with this machine. As you can see, the mouse is much more yellowed than the machine itself. The mouse is more like the keys. So that's the machine all cleaned. Now let's take a look at the monitor that you may have seen in one or two of the pictures. Yeah, we are suffering from lost footage from the cameras, so this is what I have. Okay, so that's the back of the monitor, and I will show you a full view of it in a second. You can see it's really, really dirty. Let me turn this a little. Yeah, that's the top side, and there's clearly been some liquid. Just hope it didn't get into this. Yeah, I will take off the back of the monitor and clean that, and try to clean the front bezel without taking it off. So it's really, really yellow. And the thing is, the gray part is still just gray. I bet it's the gray it came from factory. So yeah, there's a little sticker here, which is not relevant. Yeah, let's take the back off and let's see if we have liquid damage inside. And as you can see, this is an Anytech model number 84. Doesn't say from when it is, just what it is. Something stuck on here. It's a speaker cable. So, do we have liquid damage? Let's see. So this is the inside of the monitor. Trying to get a good angle here. It's not that dirty. And there's no liquid inside, which is good. Would have been up here, but there's nothing. So I'm pretty happy about this. Solder joints look to be in okay condition. Nothing seems cracked or anything. That's the inside, which is dirty, yes. And yeah, I will try to clean this now. That monitor is in pretty good condition. So we have a cable here that connects to down here, which you can't see. Just plugged in. It's a mono. I will try to take that out instead of unplugging it. We have a Toshiba tube here. I should be able to pull this out. Yeah, and here's our speaker. Whoa, which is really dusty and dirty. And here's the back cover, which I will try to clean. So we are at the bathtub again, and this time it's this monitor. You can see this is the OG color, and this is what we have now. So this is going to be interesting, and it's all around. Okay, let's go. After some rubbing and scrubbing, this is what this monitor looks like now. It's far from perfect, but it's way better than before. Did remove the stickers, which I think were on the other side. Yeah, you can clearly see the 3 spots here. Did clean all of this. The front flap is missing, but it came out okay. So it's yellow, sure, and I will have to paint it because you don't want a monitor that yellowed. Not even I do. For comparison, down there's the Amiga. You can see it's also yellowed, and there's a 5041-2, which is also yellowed. Yeah, yellow is the main theme here right now. This is what the backside looks like now. So all that's left to do is plug it in and see if it works. So let's connect the Amiga, connect everything up which I got, and let's see if it works. Okay, everything is set up. The OG power brick with a crack in it. Yeah, living dangerous here, my friends, living dangerous. So we have a rectangle for the Amiga. Let's put it in. Let's start the monitor. Yeah, I hear high voltage. Green light is on. Let's start the Amiga. Oh, that works. Amiga comes to life. And it's booting. Amiga doesn't sound happy. We have nothing on the screen. Let's see, what can we do? We have a video mode switch down there. Let's switch over. Yeah, there's some flickering. Oh, I can see something. It's a vertical hold. Ah, that looks, honestly, I mean, that looks pretty good. Let's see if we have sound. Ah, I didn't plug in the sound, so yeah, no idea. Yeah, that doesn't look too correct. What the heck is this? Looks like a spectrum conversion for the Amiga. Ah, that looks better. 1991 Turtle Byte rectangle. And Guru meditation. Nice. Okay. Yeah, setup works. That's great news. And the flickering is only on camera. It should stabilize as soon as I can hold it. Yeah. Yeah, so I think this concludes this video. We have a nice A500 setup with a nice monitor. And it's all cleaned and banana yellow. So this video. Let me know in the comments what you would do with a machine that yellowed. Would you use it? Would you spray paint it? Would you just throw it in the garbage? Just let me know. Thanks again to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. If you need any PCBs, pre-assembled PCBs or 3D printing, please use the link in the description below. Thank you for watching Retros into Black. If you liked this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in content like this, please subscribe and hit this bell icon. I have no idea if it really makes a difference, but you never know. And yeah, it's an algorithm, so I'm not arguing. However, thank you for watching, and I see you on the other side. Cheerio.